These four people have never met each other in their lives, sort of, but by working together, they can win thousands of pounds. Also, sort of. The only thing standing in their way is the chaser. So for them, the chase is on. Hello everybody, my name is Adam Cleary and welcome to WhatCulture's version of The Chase. If you've not seen the format before, four of our reasonably handsome contestants will compete in a cash build round to build a prize before going one-on-one with the chaser themselves. If they get through, they'll then be taken to the final round for the final exhilarating chase. Let's meet today's contestants.
Hi, I'm Jules. I'm from Wales.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm from WhatCulture.
Hello, I'm Emil. I'm from the northeast.
Hello, I'm Amy and I'm also from WhatCulture.
Let's begin the chase. Hello there, Jules. Nice to see you. How have you been?
Fine.
What are you doing for leisure in your spare time at the moment?
Warhammer!
Excellent. Have you seen the chase before?
No.
Right, well, what we're going to do is a quick-fire series of questions for 45 seconds where you'll build up a cash pot that you will absolutely be allowed to keep, and then whatever money you get, we'll take through to play against the chaser.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Not confident.
What are you going to do if you win some money?
Probably treat everyone...
45 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. What is the name of the little chef in Ratatouille?
Remy.
Correct. Kane Hodder is best known for portraying which horror movie icon?
Who?
Kane Hodder.
Leatherface.
Jason Voorhees. Who won the climactic boxing match at the end of Rocky 1?
Apollo Creed.
Correct. What is the first rule of Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Correct. What is the real name of Uma Thurman's The Bride character from Kill Bill?
Beatrice Kiddo.
Beatrix Kiddo, I will
yes,
accept.
okay.
Who portrayed Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Jim Carrey.
Correct. Which Winter Olympics event is depicted in Walt Disney's comedy movie Cool Runnings?
The bobsled.
Correct. Which film did Jules Gill name as his favourite of all time in a WhatCulture Top 10 list video? I will continue.
It's going to be John Carpenter's The Thing or The Shining.
Amelie, incorrect.
Oh, damn it, too many.
Jules, you earned £6,000.
Is that good?
That's just ballpark. It's pretty good.
6 grand, baby.
But now it's time
Am I
to
not
face
done?
the chaser. Jules, of all the mighty movie minds you faced at WhatCulture, who would you least like to be the chaser today?
Scott Telford, but he's over there, so that's
It's a
fine.
relief, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, let's bring out the chaser. It's enemy's own Josh Brown.
Jules, shoot to thrill Gill, if that is your nickname. You're going to be calling me the Pez dispenser after this round because it's going to be a tough Jules pill to swallow.
Oh.
I always knew it would come to this one-on-one contest with you on a scaffold.
I didn't, but...
Right, Jules, you earned £6,000 in that round. You are 5 questions from home and going back to your team with the cash. But if you want to take a step closer to the chaser, Josh will offer you
£35,000 notes.
What do you do in a thing somebody would ask if
well,
you
you
didn't
can
know
take
the rules?
that. But if you are a big wimpy man, Josh will offer you a lower offer. You can take a step further away from the chaser of
£1,000.
Are the questions harder?
no, same questions, just more or less of them.
Do I get to stand
No,
forward?
you stay exactly where you are.
Stay exactly where I am. I'm taking a metaphorical step towards you.
You are taking the £35,000 offer.
Your eyebrows are at a level which suggests I've made a poor choice.
Well, time will tell, Jules. Time will tell.
You've got to think about your team as well, you know. They're all currently going back.
Have you had to consult the team for the decision?
Do it.
We don't know.
Do it.
I'll
Do it.
support you.
All right, £35,000, Jules. The chase is on. Question number 1. What movie is based on the premise that the world will end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds? Is it A, Armageddon, B, Sunshine, or C, Donnie Darko?
I think from watching all of those films and enjoying the hell out of Sunshine, I don't think that it's that one. I do think that it is Donnie Darko.
Oh, Donnie Darko.
I'm locking in for Donnie Darko.
Okay, Donnie
Going hard.
Darko. The correct answer was indeed Donnie Darko. What did the chaser have? C, Donnie Darko.
So what happens?
You move 1 step closer to home, but the chaser also follows you behind.
Oh, okay. Bring it on, mate.
Question number 2. Christopher Lee portrayed the villain Francisco Scaramanga in which James Bond movie? Was it A, You Only Live Twice, B, The Man with the Golden Gun, or C, For Your Eyes Only?
I am nowhere near the James Bond buff that Ben Roy is, so this is going to be a bit of a guess on this one. I want to say it's The Man with the Golden Gun.
Saying The Man with the Golden Gun, you're locking that in, Jules?
Yeah, I am.
Didn't ask you
I
yet.
know.
Josh.
I've jumped the gun. I've jumped the man with the golden gun.
That is correct. It's The Man with the Golden
Yes.
Gun. You move 1 step closer to home. The chaser still in hot pursuit. Right, Jules, question 3. You are only 4 from home. Evil has come to your town, Sheriff. is a quote from which movie? Is it A, Tombstone, B, Halloween, or C, Scream? You look confident on this one.
It was only because me and Josh were just pretending with guns earlier on, and
that's
now
a
I
shame.
feel like I've shot my load, as it were, because I don't know this one. What was the quote again? Evil has come to your town.
Evil has come to your town, Sheriff.
I'm going to go smack bang down the middle again and say that this is going to be Halloween.
You're going for B,
Even though I
Halloween.
potentially think it might be Scream, but then
Do you
again,
want to lock that in?
Go with your gut, Jules. What's it saying? What's it saying? Read the room. Draw from the ether. It is. I'm going to go C.
C, so
Yeah,
you're locking
Scream.
that in.
Yeah, C.
See if that was the correct answer. No, it wasn't. It was, Josh. B,
Damn it.
Halloween.
Always go
The
with your
spirits
gut.
have betrayed me.
How's that gut working out for you?
Oh.
The chaser moves to 1 behind now. You're 1 question away
My paunch.
being eliminated.
He's my team. My paunch.
Jules, you've flown so close to the sun here.
Oh, Icarus.
Or your waxy wings to
Oh,
melt.
Icarus.
Question number 4. Which character has appeared in the most episodes of The Walking Dead? Is it A, Rick, B, Daryl, or C, Carol? Do you watch The Walking Dead yourself?
I like I say, I've only done 2 seasons of it, and I thought it was pretty good.
Is that enough of a sample size for you?
No, not at all, seeing as there's, 9 seasons now? I'm looking at Josh. I'm hoping that he's going to take pity
It's a
on me.
difficult one. It really is a difficult one.
Oh, he's confident, isn't he?
No.
He's confident. Jules, if you get this wrong and Josh gets it right, you leave with nothing.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Daryl.
Daryl.
Because of the fact that I believe that he is in a lot of episodes. But then you've had B 3 times in a row. This seems like it's a trap.
You doubted yourself last time.
The doubt is strong.
What would you like to lock in,
look at
Jules?
his face. His little,
I think Josh is going to know this one.
his little muppet face.
I'm genuinely being serious. It's a difficult one, and I won't say why until afterwards.
I'm actually going against the grain then, and I'm going to go C, Carol.
You're going to go C, Carol. Locking Carol in.
Yep. Come on, send me home. Send me packing, mate.
Jules, it was Daryl. That's incorrect, Josh.
No!
Jules, you have been caught, and for you, the chase is over.
Been right, goose.
Admittedly, Jules, you know, Daryl and Carol are the longest serving cast members of The Walking Dead, so it was between 2, really.
Well, it was home time for Jules, but let's meet the next contestant. Scott, welcome to the chase.
Hello.
You've never seen the chase before, have you?
No.
But you were paying attention during the last round.
Of course.
Excellent. What will you do if you win some money?
Probably buy more video games, to be honest.
That's fantastic. 45 seconds on the clock, starting now.
Thank you.
Which doomed planet did Princess Leia call home in Star Wars?
Alderaan.
Correct. Who was the killer in the original Friday the 13th?
It was Jason's mother,
We'll accept, yes. Which British actor first portrayed Hannibal Lecter in a movie?
Anthony Hopkins.
Brian Cox. What is the second rule of Fight Club?
I believe it's also don't talk about Fight Club.
Correct. Who portrayed Lieutenant Columbo in the long-running detective drama?
Oh, Ewan would. I don't know.
Peter Falk, famously covered by Sammy Davis Jr. in The Candyman, was originally written as part of the soundtrack to which classic kids film?
Not a clue.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Good.
You can't handle the truth is a famous quote from which movie?
All the men, all the men.
A Few Good Men.
Damn it.
And we are out of time, unfortunately.
I was it all the president's men.
Scott,
No.
you scored £3,000.
Good.
That's fine, that's fine.
Get a PS5 with that.
Another one? Yes. Let's bring out the chaser. Scott, you are 5 questions from home to make it back to your team with the money. But if you want to be really brave boy with big cojones, Josh will offer you how much?
£55,000.
Beautiful.
Ooh, but if you want to be a tiny little scared little boy, you can take 1 step closer home, and Josh will offer you.
Because I'm feeling sorry for you, you get £1,000 like Jules.
Okay.
Scott, would you like to consult with your team? What would you like? Which offer
I would not like to consult with my team. As someone who knows the rules inside out, I will take 55k.
What?
Bring it
Amy is
on.
looking at you in disbelief.
Bring it
there,
on,
is all I'm saying.
Hubris on this team. You have to give those two a negative amount, by the way.
Yeah.
We need to see how this plays out. Right, Scott, you are going for £55,000. You only have 1 question margin for error against the chaser. And now, Scott,
Easy.
the chase is on. Question number 1. What is the title of the first Game of Thrones episode?
Oh,
Is it A, A Clash of Kings, B, A Song of Ice and Fire, or C, Winter is Coming?
it's been a long time, hasn't it, since that was on?
It's been a very long time.
Been a very long time. I think that it is A Song of Ice and Fire.
Song of Ice and Fire. You're
That's
going to
my-
lock in.
I'm gonna lock it
You're going to
in.
lock in B. Song
I
of Ice
do
and Fire.
believe so.
Unfortunately, Scott.
That's either the... Oh, no.
Chaser locked in as well. Correct answer was C. Winter is coming. Let's see what Chaser had.
It's in there somewhere. It's like the finale name.
Look, do you see this?
don't-
Do you see this?
Has he found me yet?
Not
No.
yet.
On the run. Don't worry about
Scott,
it.
if you get this question wrong, Josh can have you out in the shortest possible time.
I don't care.
Question number 2. Steven Spielberg won his first Best Director Oscar for which film? Is it A, The Colour Purple, B, Schindler's List, or C, Saving Private Ryan?
Ooh. I know he'll know that.
Oh yeah, well he's the chaser.
He is a bit, isn't he? Little cheeky chaser. I think I've not seen The Colour Purple, nor do I really know what it is. So I will go with Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
It's almost definitely not that.
You want to lock in B, Schindler's List?
Yes.
Scott, the correct answer was B, Schindler's
Get
List.
in.
But what did the chaser put? Ooh, he remains one behind.
Chase me, baby.
Scott, your margin for error is still perilously
That's fine.
small.
That's how I like to roll.
Team, how are you feeling about this, by the way? Still got another 5 to go.
It's easy.
Yeah, great. Okay, question number 3. The ill-fated plane in Lost was traveling between Los Angeles and which city? If you remember it. It didn't make it. It was the whole premise of Lost. Is it A, Sydney? Is it B, Honolulu? Or is it C, Tokyo?
Now, I want to preface
did you watch
this.
Lost, Scott?
Yes, I adore Lost. 4, 8, 15, 16,
Well, this is-
23,
well, this is-
42.
This is an open goal then, isn't it?
Well, you'd think it would be. I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, that's... Yeah.
I do believe it's Sydney.
You do believe it's Sydney?
I do
You
believe
want to
it's
lock
Sydney.
in A, Sydney?
Lock it in, my friend.
The correct answer was A, Sydney. Another step closer at home. But let's see what the chaser put.
Not my speciality.
Oh, he's got one
Not
wrong!
my speciality.
Eat it.
See what this is,
Brownlee.
Scott? See what this is?
Yeah.
This is daylight. This is precious, precious daylight.
Chase me.
You're still 4 from home, though.
Grand
Long way to
Theft
go.
Auto.
Question number 4. In Reservoir Dogs, which code name is unavailable because he's working on another job? Remember, we've got a guy. He's already. You can't have that. You can't have that.
Okay.
Is it A, Mr. Purple? Is it B, Mr. Red? Or is it C, Mr. Black? I'll try to do it in a bit of a gangster voice there, but there's no way to accentuate red for that.
Paulie Walnut.
Mr. Purple, Mr. Red, Mr. Black. Seen Reservoir Dogs yourself?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, everyone's seen Reservoir Dogs.
That's a long
It's
time
an easy
ago.
one, isn't it?
The only colour that doesn't come to mind as being allocated a character is purple, but I'm so not sure. But I will lock in purple.
You go for A, Mr. Purple.
Yes, Mr. Poiple.
The correct answer is A, Mr. Purple. What did the chaser have?
C. Mr. Black.
Take that.
It's the wrong way around, Josh. Oh, it's C! Oh, that's Mr. Black.
Mr. Black.
Scott, you are 2 spaces away from the chaser and only 3 from home.
Easy.
This is incredible. This is incredible turnaround of fortune.
Game plan.
Question number 5. There's no crying in baseball is a quote from which sports movie? Is it A, Moneyball? Is it B, A League of Their Own? Is it C, Field of Dreams? League of Their Own, of course, being Jamie Redknapp's best film, in my opinion.
I've not seen any of them. I've heard of them though, and I've heard that quote. So I'll go with the one that I've heard of. I'll go with A Field of Dreams.
And for C, A Field of Dreams. Want to lock that in?
The place I'm standing right now. Yes, please.
The correct answer was B, A League of Their Own. But let's see what the chaser put. Oh!
What does that
It
mean?
means he doesn't move at all.
Okay.
You stay where you are.
He's got it wrong again. He's got a D
It's not
there.
being my round. I'm going to say since
Scott.
the cards
He got
aren't
a
dealt.
D at the C.
Yeah, this is you.
Oh,
went,
I did them both. I didn't.
It's not Dune, mate.
Josh,
Yeah.
you went from getting nothing wrong to was it 3 on the hop now?
3 on the hop.
How's that? How do you feel? Confidence wobbling?
No, of course
Who's the
not.
real chaser?
Wobbling as much as the scaffolding, my friend. Which is not at all.
Which is not wobbling, right? Thank you for clarifying that. Question number 6. Scott's still 3 from home. Which famous actress is an executive producer of the next Netflix series Mindhunter? Is it A, Amy Adams, B, Charlize Theron, or C, Jodie Foster?
Oh, I've not watched really any of that.
Who feels more like an executive producer to you out of those?
Oh God, any of them could be. I like them all. Can I get a repeat of the answers, or is that not allowed?
A, Amy Adams, B, Charlize Theron, or C, Jodie Foster?
I want it to be Jodie Foster. I will go Jodie Foster.
Locking in C, Jodie Foster?
No, let's go Amy Adams.
Correct answer was B, Charlize Theron. What did the chaser put?
B.
Good lord! It's fine. I got plenty daylight.
Right, Scott.
Yes.
3 from home. 1 question between you and the chaser.
Safe as houses.
Question number 7. Which horror movie character has the most kills to their name? We did a legendary WhatCulture video on this at one point.
Okay.
Is it A, Jason Voorhees? B, Jigsaw? Is it C, Michael Myers?
Oh God, that's like literally. Are there more Friday the 13th movies or Halloween movies?
more nuance, I'd say, than that. I don't remember anybody dying in Austin Powers, but
This is a tough one. I just gut feeling Michael Myers on a bit of a spree, and he's got maybe more movies. I
don't lock in C?
I do not know, but I will lock in C. Michael Myers.
correct answer was A.
God.
Jason Voorhees. Oh
Yes, it
no!
was.
Can't believe him.
Yes, it was.
Like the
like him.
serial killers from the movies themselves, Scott. Question number 8, Scott.
Yes.
You get this wrong, and Josh gets it right.
I'm chased.
The chase is over.
I know.
Question 8. Which British actress portrayed Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter films? A. Emma Thompson, B. Maggie Smith, or C. Julie Walters?
They're all the same person.
It's not the views of WhatCulture Limited.
No. I've only seen the first one. I didn't even know
Who
she
was
was
in
in
that?
that. I don't know. Harry Potter. The Daniel Radcliffe. I will go with whatever the first one was that you said.
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson.
You lock in A. Emma Thompson?
No. It's the Maggie Smith.
B. Maggie Smith.
Let's go with Maggie Smith.
wanna
I'm
log in?
sure her face is in that movie. The movies.
Locking that in?
Yes.
Correct answer was B. Maggie Smith. One step closer to home. But what did
Easily
Chaser have?
done.
You also had B. Maggie
Chase
Smith.
me all the way home.
Inch from being chased.
Question number 9.
Yes.
Again, an incorrect answer leaves you vulnerable to the
Well, it's not gonna be
wrapped
incorrect, so-
claws of Josh Brown.
Don't worry about it.
With 11 awards, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Titanic, and which other film hold the record for the most Oscars by a single movie? A. Ben-Hur, B. West Side Story, or C. The English Patient? Classics, each and every one.
Haven't seen The English Patient, but I guarantee JB has.
Which one would you give 11
I
Academy
know,
Awards to? That's a question you ask you, Scott. There's two guys and dolls waiting over there.
Can
just
I
in case you
get the first one again?
A. Ben-Hur,
I want to.
B.
I mean,
West Side Story,
West Side Story feels like
C,
the odd one out.
The English Patient.
Oh.
11 Academy Awards, Scott.
Oh.
Titanic, Lord of the Rings, and which film?
My dumb head is saying that there weren't that many Academy Awards back then, but I don't know. I'm going to go with Ben-Hur. Let's go Ben-Hur.
You want to lock in Ben-Hur?
Benjamin
Is this a,
Hur.
how is this a guess? You feel confident? on
It's
this?
very much a guess.
A total guess.
Yes.
Looking in A. Ben-Hur.
Yes.
The correct answer is A. Ben-Hur. But what did the chaser have? Oh, it could. This is as tense as it gets. Scotty T.
Yes.
Correct answer, and you are back to your team with £55,000. An incorrect answer, and you fall at the final hurdle of the chase. Question number 11. I don't remember where we are now. What movie ends with a message? This picture is dedicated to the 50. Is it A. Black Hawk Down, B. Titanic, or C. The Great Escape?
Ooh, do you know what? I've never seen The Great Escape, which it would be a great escape, but I'm going to go with Black Hawk Down. I thought it was going to be like a baseball style answer, some sort of team. But there's a team in Black Hawk Down. There is a squad, you might say. So I will go with Black Hawk Down.
You want to locking in A. Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
Correct answer is C.
Ah!
The Great Escape. Scott, if the chaser has this correct, you are out on the last question. But what does he have?
It brings me no joy to do this, but it is.
Oh!
If this is
It's
the right
the
way around.
D/C.
Scott denied his own Great Escape by not picking that
I still
answer.
enjoyed that round.
You could not have written it. Scott, unfortunately, you leave with nothing, and for you, the chase is over.
That's fine by me. Chaser.
Didn't you do well, folks? But let's meet the next contestant. Emil, hello, welcome to the chase.
Thank you very much.
Sort of welcome to WhatCulture. How's that going for you?
Funny Schmeller.
Great, excellent. Right, have you seen the chase before?
I have.
Excellent. What would you do if you won some money today?
Probably leave.
Well, there are 45 seconds on the clock starting now. What colour pill does Neo take in The Matrix?
Blue.
Incorrect, the red pill. What hotel does Alan Partridge live in during the first season of I'm Alan Partridge?
The Linton Travel Tavern.
Well, we'll accept Travel Tavern. 3. In what horror film should you avoid saying his name 5 times?
Candyman.
Correct. What is the third rule of Fight Club?
Still don't talk about it.
No, it's if someone yells stop, goes limp, or taps out, the fight is over. Question number 5. What is the name of the football team managed by Ted Lasso?
Oh, Richmond AFC.
Correct-ish. 6. In which fictional town is Stranger Things set?
Pass.
Hawkins. Question 7. Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, Edward Norton, and Jason Statham starred in an American remake of which classic British heist movie from the 60s?
Italian Job.
Correct. Who killed Agent Coulson in the first MCU Avengers movie?
Loki.
Correct. A respectable £5,000. How do you feel?
That's pretty good.
How do you feel about the chaser?
Well,
Well, let's bring him out.
Emil, we actually know each other from school, and yet all of these years later, you come to me and you say, Josh, give me a go at this prize money, but you don't ask with respect. You don't come to me with friendship. Hell, you don't even call me the quiz father. Like, what's this all about? I thought we were better than this, but I'm prepared to give you a chance.
That's fantastic. That's made my day, that has. Emil, how do you feel?
Thank you, quiz father.
Well, let's see if you're calling him daddy at the end of this round. Multiple choice. Emil, you are on £5,000, 5 steps from home. But if you want to take a step closer to the quiz father, he will offer you
£70,000.
That's going to be a lot of money that would potentially we'll think about giving somebody at some point. But if you want to take a step further away, like a scaredy little man,
£3,000.
Ooh. Now, Emil, at this stage, your team has £0 and 0 people in the final chase. For the purpose of this video, it would be nice if somebody was in that, otherwise it's weird.
Should I get home?
I would prefer if you didn't just leave me against Josh.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to take the 3,000 offer.
£3,000. That's a respectable offer.
mine,
That's still
it's-
money in the bank.
Yeah.
If you get it.
Here it comes.
Question number 1.
Okay.
What is the name of Doc Brown's dog from the 80s in Back to the Future? Is it A, Copernicus, B, Einstein, or C, Newton?
I've only seen this film.
You've seen Back to the Future?
I've seen it once.
What was the name of the dog in it?
And I think I'm going to go for B on this occasion.
We'll lock in
for
B, Einstein.
Yeah.
Correct answer was B, Einstein. But what did the chase put?
Changed my mind at the last minute. Shouldn't have done it. Won myself against it.
Oh.
Call me Einstein.
Are we holding these things the wrong way around on purpose in every question now?
The C has genuinely thrown me every single time.
Okay. Well, there we go. Well, Emil, 1 step closer to home, only 3 away, and look at this fresh air between you and the chaser.
That's how I like
You
it.
could have taken the big offer by the looks of it. Anyway, Dustin Hoffman, question number 2. Dustin Hoffman did not win an Oscar for which of his following films? Rain Man, Kramer versus Kramer, or Midnight Cowboy? Dustin Hoffman did not win an Oscar for which of those films? Serial Oscar winner Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, I think.
No Oscar for which?
I think it's A, Rain Man.
He did not win an Oscar. You want to lock that in?
Yeah.
Didn't empty-handed for Rain Man.
Yeah, it was a pretty good performance, but I think for some reason he didn't get it.
You're locking in A.
Yeah.
Correct answer was C, Midnight Cowboy. Of course, Rain Man, one of the most iconic leading performances of the entire 20th century, did of course get an Oscar. Bit of an odd one. What did the chaser put? C, Midnight Cowboy. It's really obvious. Actually really easy, that one, wasn't it, Josh?
Really, really easy. You know, I'd be publicly embarrassed if I didn't get that one.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all the video's not going out anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Question number 3. You've still got loads of room, loads of time. There's no pressure. It's fine.
It's okay, I'm alright.
Question number 3. Who portrayed Lestat in Interview with the Vampire? A, Brad Pitt, B, Tom Cruise, or C, Antonio Banderas? Have you seen Interview with the Vampire?
I have, yeah, and I've seen it really, really, really recently.
Oh, well, this happened.
Lestat is the main fella, I'm sure, so I think that is Tom Cruise.
So we'll lock in B, Tom Cruise.
B, Tom Cruise, let's have it.
Correct answer was B, Tom Cruise. But what did the chaser put? Oh, no flies on him, eh?
It's all right.
Hey, I'm going to do some Bradley Walsh pie. It's kind of like Interview with a Vampire, innit? A monster, formal setting. Yeah.
Cold.
God, he's the worst. Right, question number 4. What is the main pub in Peaky Blinders called where the Shelbys meet? It's A, the Garrison Tavern, B, the Mother Black Cap, or C, Kavanagh's Pub? Yeah, Peaky Blinders, find yourself there.
No, not at all.
Not one of them.
Yeah. I do like the inspirational quotes that they put onto, those Live, Laugh, Loves.
No points for that, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go for A. With
You're
a
locking
pure
A?
guess on this one by order of me.
You want to lock in A, the Garrison Tavern?
Yeah.
Correct answer was, of course, A, the Garrison Tavern. But what did noted Peaky Blinders fan and WhatCulture's premier hat wearer, the Chaser, put?
Pure guess, but it had a hat in the name. B.
The Mother Black Cap. You are now doing a bit with this.
Maybe, yeah. Who
You are
knows?
now doing a bit with this.
It's
That's
an
fine.
intimidation
That's absolutely
tactic.
fine. Okay. Well, he's 1 from home, Josh. It's not working. Question number 5. To finally return to the table with some money for the
Get
team.
some money back there.
Question number 5. Which of the following classic TV shows ran for the most number of seasons? Is it A, The Sopranos, B, The Wire, or C, Breaking Bad? Which one of those had the most number of seasons?
No, Breaking Bad's got.
Not most episodes, not most quotable moments.
No. I'm going to lock in my answer, even though I still need to watch it. I'm going to go for A, Sopranos.
A Sopranos. I'm with them now, actually, only up to season 3, so.
Yeah.
You're looking at A Sopranos.
Yeah, I think there's 9 series.
If you get this right, you're back to the table, finally, with some delicious, delicious dollar. Wrong, well, the gap narrows a little bit more. The correct answer was, of course, A, The Sopranos.
Get in.
I don't even know what you say when you outrun the chaser. Well done.
well done.
How's it come up yet?
Who's the quiz father now?
Not me.
Not me.
Emil, please return to your team. Josh, that was the first defeat for you there. How did that go down?
Well, I needed to give them some kind of chance, you know. They get one and
That's
that's
a
it.
dreadful video if you eliminate them all. Absolutely, yes. Well done there. Let's meet our final contestant. Amy, welcome to the chase.
Hi.
You were most recently a student out of all of us, so you've
I
watched
was.
this a lot, haven't you?
Yes, a
Yes, I
lot.
thought as much. What would you do if you won the money?
Not anything good.
Excellent. Right, well, 45 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. What is the name of Simba's uncle in The Lion King?
Scar.
Correct. Who portrayed Storm in the original X-Men movies?
Halle Berry.
Correct. Tina Fey's 2002 published self-help book Queen Bees and Wannabes soon became which hit movie?
Mean Girls.
Correct. What is the fourth rule of Fight Club?
No eye gouging.
Only 2 guys to a fight, fellas. Question number 5. What is Homer Simpson's job?
He works in a nuclear power plant.
Nuclear safety inspector, give close enough. 6. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Correct. 7. The Handsome Family's Long From Any Road was the theme song for which acclaimed HBO crime
Pass.
drama? True Detective. Who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban?
No, I'm not going to get it in time. I'm out.
Michael Gambon. Well, time's up, unfortunately. You scored 5,000, a respectable amount. What would you do with £5,000?
Probably just pay rent.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, let's meet the chaser.
Amy. You alright? I haven't actually thought of a bit of you. I just didn't think of you as a threat, so, you know.
Oh!
That's all you
Wow.
get. Hello. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I was all right till you said that.
All right. Just let's keep us for the actual chase, guys. Jesus, this is absolutely brutal. Amy, you're on £5,000 with 5 questions from home. If you want to take a step closer to the chaser, the folly that befell both Jules and Scott, he will offer you
£100,000.
I need a minute. But if you want to take a step further away from the chaser, nearer to making it back home with Emil, you can do what he did, the wuss, and take...
Minus £1,000.
Oh, would you like to consult with your team for this?
See, the thing is, I'm a strong believer that anyone takes the minus offer, they don't deserve rights. So I'm afraid I won't be doing that.
Okay, that's strong. Yeah, good.
But I'm also going to learn from the mistakes of the people before me and definitely not go for the higher offer. So I'm just going to stick where I am.
£5,000 it is then. Right, Amy, you are 5 from home. Josh, are you ready?
Kinda.
The chase is on. Question number 1. Be afraid. Be very afraid is the tagline to which horror movie? Is it A, Poltergeist, B, The Thing, or C, The Fly?
Oh God, see, I
Yeah,
do
are you
know
interested in
this.
horror movies? Produce
yeah,
any
no,
content
just-
on that subject at any point?
Maybe a couple of times. You know, the thing is, I can literally picture the poster for this in my head.
Well, what does it say?
But that's the problem, is
Oh,
I can
dear.
see the tagline and I can see some vague colours above it. And that's about as far as I get.
See the cast, perhaps? Any clues? Just go to your mind palace. Can you? Anything?
For some reason, my initial reaction is to say The Fly, because I don't think it's The Thing. But, you know, I'll just, first question, get it out the way, I'm going to lock in The Fly.
Gonna lock in The Fly. C, The Fly.
Yeah.
Correct answer was, of course, C, The Fly. What did the chaser have? He wasn't going to miss that.
The
He
Fly.
wasn't going to miss that one.
Every time.
Right, question number 2. One step closer at home. Chaser, hot pursuit. In Ocean's 11, a Vegas boxing match is hyped between Lennox Lewis and which opponent? Is it A, Vladimir Klitschko, B, Vitaly Klitschko, or C, Mike Tyson?
As much as I would like it to be Mike Tyson, he does appear in a lot of random movies, so it
Not
could
as
be.
a boxer normally, though.
But the thing is, I've never actually managed to watch Ocean's 11 the whole way through. I fall asleep every time I've tried. That's going to earn me some hate. I'm not going to say I deserve it, but maybe.
It's a perfectly good heist film, in my opinion.
So I'm going to go with what I think is the coolest name and go with B.
B, Vitaly Klitschko. you like
Yes,
that?
I think that's an objectively cool name.
It is. The correct answer, though, was Vladimir Klitschko. A. What did the chaser have?
Gone for B.
Oh, he knows his boxing.
Gone for B.
We were on
No.
the same level there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that wrong.
Got that wrong.
Oh, you got away with it in that
Yeah.
case. Right, question number 3. 2 steps ahead of the chaser. In Friends, What does Joey claim to be Rachel's favourite movie? Is it A, Dangerous Liaisons, B, An Officer and a Gentleman, C, Weekend at Bernie's?
Ooh.
I believe this comes from a skit where she pretends something is her favourite movie, but Joey corrects that.
I think that he says that see, A and B seem familiar, but I think maybe in the gag, the way round it goes is that he says she pretends her favourite movie is A, but actually it's C. So her favourite movie, I'm going to say, is C, Weekend at Bernie's.
You'll lock in C, Weekend at Bernie's.
I am.
Correct answer was C, Weekend at Bernie's. But what did fan of 90s fashion Josh Brown have?
I recognised my mistake as soon as Amy started talking.
Oh, an officer. She's
fully
outthought
described
you.
it.
I have that effect.
Oh, Amy got quite the little lead going on here.
I should have gone for the top offer, but maybe the stress it would have added would have thrown me
Hey,
off.
look, hindsight's 2020, and this is the chase. Question number 4. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is dedicated to which comic book creator? Is it A, Stan Lee? Is it B, Stephen Ditko? Or is it C, Bob Kane?
I want to say Stan Lee because I believe he had passed away by the time it came out, by a few years maybe. So that was just my instant reaction. But what was C again?
C was Bob Kane.
I do recognise the Bob part of that name. I feel like a Bob could be somehow related to it.
I feel like a Bob could be dead.
I'm going to go with A just because he's very iconic.
A, Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Correct answer was B, Steve Ditko.
Not even
Stan Lee's
close.
final MCU appearance, or Marvel appearance, I think, technically, that one. What did the chaser have?
I've gotten in my own head. I've gotten in
Oh,
straight in my own
no,
head.
double Stan Lee.
See,
Amy, you
it's
survive
Stan
again.
Lee. You can't blame people for that.
Well, look, you've still got your 3 question gap, but only 3 from home at the same time. Question number 5. Which James Bond actor did not appear in Edgar Wright's 3 Colours Cornetto movie trilogy? Oh, is it A, Daniel Craig? Is it B, Pierce Brosnan? Is it C, Timothy Dalton? That's
Right.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, which
I
of the
love
3
those
did
movies.
not make an appearance.
I love Edgar Wright and I love those movies. So
If you
I
could
should
just
get this
assemble the
right.
entire cast of all 3 movies in your head and work out which James Bond character isn't there.
I believe Timothy Dalton is in Hot Fuzz. And Daniel Craig, I just don't remember seeing Daniel Craig, but some of them we were a few years ago. But then again, I also don't remember seeing Pierce Brosnan. You know, I'll go Daniel Craig.
A, Daniel Craig.
I'll go Daniel
Looking that in?
Yeah.
The correct answer was A, Daniel Craig. But what did the chaser have?
Pierce Brosnan was in The World's End.
Oh, what was he doing there?
Just being Pierce Brosnan,
being
being
Pierce
quite
Brosnan.
sexy, just being quite suave.
Well,
you know,
Amy,
as he is.
you move 1 step closer to home, but Josh, no, he's not narrowing the gap, but he's keeping it there. Question number 6. Who is the only actor to have appeared in every Star Wars movie to date? It's A, Peter Mayhew, B, Anthony Daniels, or C, Frank Oz?
That's a lot of movies.
That's a lot of movies.
Every single one of them.
That's every single one of them.
Wow.
What's that, like 25 Star Wars movies now? 30?
I have no logic to apply to
Before
this.
the comment, it's 9. We know it. It's before the comment, it's 9.
No logic to apply to this. So I feel like we haven't had a C in a while. I'm going to go with C.
C, Frank Oz. You want to lock that in purely by process of elimination?
Peter Mayhew sounds familiar. And statistically, you are more likely to be correct opening the second door.
That is true. Yes, I've seen the maths for that. I'm not
So
going to explain them.
I'm going to switch and go for Peter Mayhew.
Okay. Correct answer was you thought about going with C.
I did.
Then you decided to go with A.
I did.
Correct answer was, of course, B.
Oh.
Anthony Daniels. What did the chaser? How?
Thought I made a mistake. Really thought I made a mistake there.
You can just about smell that breath now, can't you? The footsteps down the hall. Question number 7. At the US box office, which MCU movie has grossed the most money? Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, or Avengers Endgame? Which of those 3 screams cheddar cheese?
Well, instinctively, I obviously want to say Endgame. But I know Black Panther broke a lot of records, but then so did Infinity War. But I would say Endgame got ahead of Infinity War because it was more hyped even after Infinity War. It was there. You know what? No, I'm just going to lock in Endgame.
Lock in C, Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Correct answer was C, Avengers Endgame. But what did the chaser put?
Not C, Avengers
Oh,
Endgame.
No. I mean, I'm happy
M or
about it.
something.
I put B.
Amy,
Backwards B.
you are 1 correct answer away from making it all the way home.
I'm feeling the pressure.
A huge gap developed now. Josh Brown's initial surge against the first two, almost like there was some kind of like masculine energy, really did not want to get beat off the two guys he worked with the most, whereas this friend from home and a new colleague, almost like, no, none of that. Wouldn't be for me to say anyway, would it? Anyway, question number 8. Get this right, you're back. Which island is Truman dreaming of escaping to in The Truman Show? Is it A, Australia, B, Costa Rica, or is it C, Fiji?
Australia's ringing a bell.
All
I
islands,
saw
all islands.
this film in the last sort of year or so. But maybe Fiji, because he goes to the travel agent. And the only one that isn't ringing a bell is Costa Rica, which could bite me when it's Costa Rica.
Might be because I said it in a funny voice, but...
You know, I'll go for Fiji, because it sounds like a paradise island, doesn't it? Fiji water.
You'd like to lock in C, Fiji?
Yes, okay.
The correct answer was, well, it's paradise for you, Amy, because it's C, Fiji. What did the chaser have? Nobody. I got it right. It doesn't matter. Amy, please rejoin your team for the final chase.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the final chase, where our 2 contestants have got £8,000 in the bank, and they will attempt to build up a lead of questions from this quick fire round before the final chase commences, and Josh Brown sees if he can send them home with absolutely nothing. Before we start, how are you both feeling?
Shaking.
I feel kind of confident.
But yeah, we've got this. Based on that, purely.
All right, Emil, Amy, you have 1 minute 30 to answer as many questions as possible, starting now. The character of Daria first appeared in which other animated series?
Oh, Beavis and Butthead.
Correct. What musical does Moira Rose direct in Schitt's Creek?
Pass.
Cabaret. What is the battle armor used by Boba Fett in the Star Wars saga?
Mandalorian.
Correct. Brad Pitt's Cliff Booth fought which cinematic legend on the backlot of a movie studio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Bruce Lee.
Correct. Red Light, Green Light is a game featured in the first episode.
Squid Game.
Correct. What is the 5th rule of Fight Club?
Pass.
1 fight at a time, fellas. Who was the youngest actor to be cast as James Bond?
George Lazenby.
Correct. Who starred as Freddy Krueger in the 2010 remake of the night?
Robert Englund.
Incorrect. Jackie Earle Haley. Kylie Minogue played which character in 1994's Street Fighter movie?
Pass.
Cammy. Which sin does Brad Pitt's character commit at the end of the movie 7?
Envy.
Wrath. In Friends, what is Joey's special? What is a Joey special?
Pass.
2 pizzas. South Park takes place in which state?
Washington.
Colorado. Who played Jim Morrison in Oliver Stone's The Doors?
Pass.
Val Kilmer. In The Simpsons, Rod and Todd share which surname?
Flanders.
Correct. How many Terminator movies are there?
5.
6. In 2018's Rampage, the best friend of Dwayne Johnson's Davis Okoye was a giant what?
White gorilla.
Correct. Which horror movie character... You got 9.
What? Oh. That felt like more.
It felt like a long time.
That was 9. That might be in the ballpark. Of course, if Josh gets one wrong, I will throw to you. If you get that correct, we will push him back one. So still all to play for. Josh.
Yes.
9.
It's an impressive haul, and if I don't get that, I'm going to put it down to the air being thinner all the way up here, so it's affecting my mental capacity.
Josh Brown. The final chase, and is your entire reputation. 1 minute 30, rapid fire questions. If you get any wrong, I will be throwing it to the team. 1 minute 30 on the clock for £8,000. The chase is on. Who plays Santa Claus in Netflix's The Christmas Chronicles?
Kurt Russell.
Correct. Oliver Queen is better known by which superhero moniker?
Green Arrow.
Correct. What is the name of the AI tech in the glasses Tony Stark leaves to Peter Parker in Spider-Man Far From Home?
It is Judith.
Stop the clock.
This is like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get it.
I know it's going to do my head in.
When he like talks to
Can
her,
you
you
need an
can see
answer?
all the stuff.
Give me an answer.
Linda.
It's Edith.
Oh.
Edith.
Start the clock. Question number 4. Who voices Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story movies?
Tim Allen.
Correct. Which fictional town is the Halloween movie franchise primarily set?
Haddonfield.
Correct. What is the final rule of Fight Club?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Don't talk.
Don't
talk about
Stop
Fight
talking
Club.
about it, please.
This is your first time at Fight Club. You have to fight. Start the clock. The Many Saints of Newark is a prequel film. to which
Sopranos.
Correct. Mona Lisa and Long Good Friday are British gangster movies starring which beloved Suffolk-born actor who died in 2014?
Oh God. Oh no. Pass.
Stop the clock.
You look like you know this.
No, I
Mona
don't.
Lisa and the Long Good Friday are British gangster movies starring which beloved Suffolk-born actor who died in 2014?
Who from Suffolk died in 2014?
I wasn't there.
Probably a lot
Loads
of
of
people.
It wasn't me. Yeah.
Think of any gangster actor.
British gangster actor.
The only person that's
Ross
coming to my head. Ross Kemp. The only person I'm thinking of is Tom Hardy, and he's
not dead.
alive and well.
I'm taking Ross Kemp. It was Bob Hoskins. Start the clock. Homelander is a character from which TV series?
The Boys.
Correct. Who was the manager of Dunder Mifflin Scranton at the end of the final season of the US Office?
Oh man, Andy.
Stop the clock.
I think it's Dwight, isn't it?
It is Dwight. We push the chaser back 1. 34 seconds on the clock, 4 to go. Which movie carried the tagline, "You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies"?
Social Network.
Correct. Which professional wrestler plays the lead character of John Carpenter's horror satire, They Live?
It's Roddy Piper.
Correct. How I Met Your Mother ran for how many seasons?
7.
Stop the clock.
Please tell me you watch this.
Nah.
What's the
Look,
show's
look,
run for?
there's only 2 left. I would admit you watch How I Met Your Mother.
I would go for
I wouldn't pretend you didn't just to not do this.
9.
Correct. We pushed the chaser back 1. 18 seconds. 3 answers to go. Start the clock. 12-year-old Miguel and the Land of the Dead take centre stage in which 2017 Disney movie?
It's Coco.
Correct. Jimmy Daramondi is a character from which HBO series?
The Wire.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Jimmy Daramondi is.
HBO is.
HBO.
I'm gonna. Can I?
You
can I
can go for it, yeah.
Is it? Oh my God. Is it Fargo?
Incorrect. Broadwalk Empire. Josh, 7 seconds. 2 answers needed. Luke Besson's Leon, the professional, had a breakthrough performance from which young actress?
Natalie Portman.
Correct. Which movie had the tagline "An epic of epic epicness"?
Scott
Time's
Pilgrim
up. That's
versus
it.
the World.
0. That was it. Josh, the correct answer was Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but the timer had just run out. Congrats to Emil and Amy. £8,000. Where is that? Have you got the money? We'll find the money for you later. But how do you feel?
Epic.
Yeah, that's the right word.
Absolutely epic.
Josh, you were so literally a split second.
Hey, all I'm saying is if someone was quicker on the draw reading the questions, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation.
They get them answered as quickly as. No, I'm not having any of that. You get down here right now.
You lose.
We'll sort that out.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much for joining us on The Chase. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can get us all. The Twitter handle has been doing the rounds. Thank you, of course, to my chaser, Josh Brown, and to my contestants, Emil and Amy. Thanks, of course, to you at home for watching and sitting through absolutely all of that. I've been Adam Cleary. This has been The Chase, and we will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Wait, on camera, do the wave. Bye.